And Leland and Julie, right now the City Council committee that is taking up the issue actually meeting right now and starting the public comment period for this, and if approved would have this ranked choice voting system for the 2024 City Council election.
First, an explainer of what ranked choice voting does compared to what's traditionally been done. Let's say, for example, the vote is to decide the best season. Under the current format, voters would tick one box for either spring, summer, fall, or winter. The winner is whoever gets the most votes, even if it's not a majority or over 50%. But under ranked choice voting, voters would pick their first choice, then second, third, and fourth. Once voting is finished, if one season gets more than 50% of the vote, they are the winner. But if no candidate or season meets the majority threshold, the candidate with the fewest votes is removed. The people who picked them have their vote go to whoever their second choice was. If there is still no winner, the process is repeated, with the lowest vote getter in each round being removed and their votes redistributed until one candidate or season gets over 50% of the vote, or there are only two candidates remaining.
So it's really about trying to make sure people feel enfranchised and not having candidates split a vote.
2nd District Councilmember Catherine Jordan introduced the ordinance and says she learned of the concept while running in the last election, and says personally she'd want to know that she represents the majority of voters regardless of which choice she was.
With this, you know that you could have the confidence of saying this is my first choice, but you know what, I'm okay with this other person too. What I don't want is this third candidate.
And Jordan argues another potential benefit is the possibility of tempering political attacks.
No longer are you trying to discredit everyone else, you're trying to appeal to the broadest base possible because you may want to be their second or third vote.
Whoever received the most vote, let's stick with that. And that should be the winner. We shouldn't be voting the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10.
Those opposed to the idea include the Richmond NAACP. Its president says among their concerns are they say it violates one person, one vote, that someone with the most votes at the start could lose, and its potential for confusing voters.
You know, our seniors are talking about it. They don't understand it. I think we should stick with what we have right now. Why are we trying to fix something that's not broken?
CBS 6's political analyst adds confusion could come from the fact only city councils and county boards can make the switch right now, and voters could face other races in the more traditional format.
I think there's a lot of good reason to have ranked choice voting. It would make a lot better sense, I think, for the voters and be a lot less confusing if it applied to all similar elections that were occurring at the same time.
Richmond's registrar will be tasked with implementing the new system if approved, and Registrar Keith Ballmer says voter awareness would be the biggest challenge, but adds his office is prepared to engage the community.
One thing I don't want is for voters to go into the polling place in 2024 confused. Like that will fall on me, and I wouldn't feel good about that. So I got to make sure that they understand the process.
Now, the caveat to all this, if this is approved by council, it would only be in place for the 2024 election cycle. And if they want to do it again, they would have to go through the process once more.